Good day. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us today. It is another beautiful moment where I have come to share with you such a great package today. My name is Joy. If you're here for the very first time, you're welcome. And if you've been following, you're the best. And if you're not yet there, please tell someone about it. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. We are continuing with our package, Service Mentality. Remember, that is the main topic. But remember, we started on something. That is the 7 service mentalities. And previously, we talked about enthusiasm. We talked about empathy. And today, in a special way, we're going to talk about adaptability. Wow. Just even when I said that, I am so excited about that topic because really, sincerely speaking, it is such a great ingredient in life. When we talk about adaptability, what comes to your mind? For me, number one, what comes to my mind is change. Being able to go with change, the ability, the willingness to, fall into whatever condition, the ability, the mindset that you have to fall into whatever situation, and not just situations, but the ability to be able to work with anybody, meaning the ability to be able to work with any character that comes around you, the ability to be able to serve any talent that comes around you, the ability to be able to work with anyone, let me say, vis-a-vis their age group, vis-a-vis their group of people, depending on their race, their color, their tribe, where they're coming from, you're able to work with anybody. And that is the right mindset of any good customer care representative or anyone who is serving people. Because imagine every day you interact, you meet, you talk, you write, you respond to different types of people. So you must have the ability to work with anybody who comes around you. And that is what we are going to talk about in this particular package. I hope you get something today. So when we talk about adaptability, this requires you to be flexible. Yeah, being flexible, being able to turn. Remember, we are human beings. We are not a robot. Some of us sometimes behave like robots. You're stiff-necked. I only work with this kind of people. I only work in this kind of condition. I only work when things are like this. No. If you're going to have the right mentality in service, you're going to be a flexible person. Flexibility is part of customer care. Flexibility is part of the adaptability. Yeah? And that means you can turn around anywhere. You can be switched. You can move towards where the wind is blowing you. You can move towards a different group of people. You can move towards a different group of character. You can move to be able to serve, to be able to handle, to be able to receive anyone who comes to your desk. You don't have to be stiff. You don't have to be like you were programmed. You're not a machine. You are a human being. And that's why you need the attribute or the character or the trait of adaptability. Yeah? So, this calls us to be, one, to be able to work with people who come to us. They could be new to you. They could be familiar with you. They could be related to you. You could have met them for the very first time, or you're meeting them several times. You need to have the ability to work with them. And even if you've been working with me for a long time, there are times when people change because we are human beings. Change is part of life. So even if you've been working with me in a certain direction, if change comes, yeah, for example, you're working with me and I've been very okay with you and we have been relating very well, and probably my life changes. For example, maybe like ladies, maybe someone gets pregnant. So there's a way that pregnancy changes the women. They change their attitude. They change what they eat. They change how they, sometimes how they dress. They change how they relate. So you must be able to be flexible. You who is working with that kind of person who has changed. Sometimes they are changing status. It could be someone, before you're working with someone who is single. Now they are married, and you need to address them as Mr. or Mrs. You must be able to be flexible. You don't just continue the way it has been. Joy, how are you? No, now the status has changed, or now they are your bosses, or now you're the boss. There's a way you must be able to be flexible in life, and that will help you relate with the people that God brings in your life. Then relating with individuals. You should be knowing that all individuals are different. We have different characters, we have different behavior, we have different temperaments. For those who have heard about temperaments, some are choleric, some are sanguines, some are phlegmatic, some are melanchons. Maybe that is for another day. But in those temperaments, we handle people differently, because some are slow. For example, the phlegmatics, they are very slow people. They are calm and slow. And then when you meet like the cholerics, they are very fast. They want to engage in everything. And then you meet the melanchons, they are sometimes at the back. They are waiting to be given, instruction, and yet they are very brilliant people. So the way you work with people you must be able to be flexible. This adaptability also requires you to be easy. I love that word. Be easy. Come on, be easy. Don't be too, rigid. Adaptability calls for you to be easy. Don't feel like you're the alpha and the omega. You're the one who is going to sit at that desk until death do you part. No, life changes, things change, situations change. So be easy. Take life like, there's another day tomorrow. If things haven't worked out today well, come on, be easy, be flexible. Know that there's a better day tomorrow. Something else is coming. The Bible tells us that weeping may endure the whole night, but joy comes in the morning. So any day can be your joy, and any time can be your weeping. But you cannot stay in one of the seasons forever. There are times for you to weep. There are times for you to break down. There are times for you to change. And then there's time for everything. And then there's a time for you to come out and you're excited. But you must be able to be flexible and adaptive, for any situation that comes your way. Because things cannot remain constant. There's no constant in life. There are mountains to climb, there are valleys to go down, there are rivers to cross. As I speak this, relate it with people, because you might be going through something and yet you are the one supposed to be serving this person. So don't bring your heat of the situation you're going through and hit it onto someone. You must be able to adapt to your situation and then put on the garment of service and come and face the client without you carrying forward what you had as a challenge in your condition. Now, there is being able to relate with different characters, and characters are characters. There are those who are very, very speedy at speaking. There are those who are slow at speech. There are those who are very wordy, and there are those who will only say one statement. There are those who are very active, and there are those who are closed. There are those who like things indoor or back door, and there are those who like things at the front. So you must be able to relax and work with anybody who comes your way, and that is the best attribute of what? Customer care. Customer care requires that any customer whom you interface, you're able to serve them. Don't behave like me. I don't handle people who are slow. I remember some time back, before I really went through these trainings and this knowledge, I'm a very fast person. Sometimes even I speak very fast, and I hope we are on the same page. But I'm a very fast person, and even the way I do things, the way I don't like slow things. When something is slow, I'm bothered. It took God to calm me down, because with God, He requires you to have the gift of patience. You must produce a fruit of patience, a fruit of self-control. So initially, I would not be very adaptive with people who are slow. When I see you're very slow, I either pick it up and do it myself, or I just don't work with you, or I'm like, don't give me slow people in my team. Now, you cannot live life like that. because not everyone is going to work at your tempo. Not everyone is going to work the way you work. That causes you, if you're going to be a best carrier of customer care, you must calm down. You must be flexible and let people do what they can do. If you are very fast, allow the people around you to also participate. Otherwise, you'll be the only participant. You'll be the only one taking the show. You'll be the only one doing everything. Before you know it, you are weighed down. You are weary. You are complaining. It feels like other people don't know it. You feel like you're the only one who knows everything. Yet that's not true. And at the end of the day, you'll mess up. At the end of the day, people will not want to work with you or around you. They'll feel like you're too pushy. You know, so I learned to go slow. I learned to be flexible and adaptive and work with different people. And by the way, you can easily miss out on people. If you are the one running the show to do everything, you can easily miss out. Yeah, someone may be slow at something, but they are very brilliant. They have the ideas. They have the knowledge about it. You know, they are excellent when they are doing it. So give them an opportunity to serve with you. Be flexible. Make sure you know that you're not the only one who can do everything. That is a wrong spirit. You cannot be the one who knows everything all the time and you can manage everyone. That's a wrong mentality. So being flexible is really, really, really important. If you're going to work with people, if you're going to associate with people, if you're going to win people, people should be able to know that, you know, this person, we can work with them at any time. And then there's that element of timing. Yeah, be flexible at times. Yeah, it could be rainy, be flexible. It could be sunny, be flexible. It could be a dusty place, be flexible. There are people who are like, I don't go to the villages. Me, I don't work in rural areas. Me, I'm only stationed in the urban area. My friend, you're going to miss out on certain things. Yeah, and there are people who are like, me, I don't work with this kind of, you know, language speakers. I don't work with the West. I don't like working with the North. I don't like working with the East. I don't like working with the South. I don't know. But let me tell you, if you're going to win people, if you're going to have the right mentality, you're going to be flexible and be able to work with anybody that God brings in your bracket. Otherwise, you will miss a great package in your life. You will miss a great opportunity. You will miss a great helper in your life just because you are this person who is not flexible to change. I hope you got something today. I am coming back to exhaust adaptability, but I wanted us to open our mindset and be open and know that this is change, this is flexibility, this is being easy, this is being able to relate with anybody who comes to you. Remember, anyone who comes to you is a potential customer for your service. So you don't know who this person is. It could be a young person. Be able to work with the young, be able to work with the elderly, be able to work with the teenagers, you know, be able. Some of the elders cannot handle the teenagers. They are like, abavubuka, no. The youth, no. Those ones, don't give them to me. Come on, you may miss out a great resource just because you're not flexible. Customer care calls for flexibility. Service mentality calls for adaptability. The right attitude when you're dealing with people calls for flexibility. I pray that the Lord gives you the strength and the courage and to help you work with anyone and to help you work in any situation and to help you work in any condition and to help you work at any time. That is the best customer care service that you can give to someone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following. It has been good sharing with you. I hope you're flexible out there and you will not miss out on anything that God has planted for you. Thank you for following. My name is Joy. I love you. Stay blessed.